Wow, the timing on that was perfect. Right at like 3 minutes, the song ends. That's great. I love it. All right, all right. Oh, there I am. All right. Welcome in, everyone. Glad you can make it. Howdy, Sub Val. Thanks you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think. I mean, blueprints. Like we all know what's going on here, but we have a goal. What's your opinion on Moose? Hold on, I did see it. Let me check. Damn, that's Moose. That's Moose as hell. Moose are terrifying though. Like, well, howdy, Mom. Glad you can make it. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go out here first. So we have 2 plans today. If we can get the pump room, I want to raise the water level of the reservoir so we can try out the 2 different things we found there. Also, I want to get the clock tower because schoolhouse, let's go! Finally, I can learn to read again. Is there anything in here? Anything in here I missed? Sometimes a sledgehammer spawns in here. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay, so I guess that we can also try to get higher grade levels. We could try to get the garage to explore that area. Or we could try... There's like 5 things I want to try. So we'll do one of those. Hopefully. The It has been so long since I've had the library. What's my highest grade? Let's find out. In game, I mean, in real life, my highest grade was 3. But I got really good at forging diplomas. 6th grade, so we need to get higher than 6th grade. Most avoided floor plans laboratory, heck yeah. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the stamps. That's what they're called. $5 up. Hello there, Jerry. We love the tomb, apparently. Alright. Also, we can check out a book. Is there any books we haven't gotten yet? Or haven't read yet? Hold on, wait. Let's check this. And it took me 7 hours and 50 minutes. What? I don't know what that means. Anyway, bedrooms drafted 102. Hell yeah. Here we go. 38 parlors drafted, 35 solved. 17 billiard rooms. Why are there so few billiard rooms? Love the tomb. The tomb is great. Maybe there's a new book after room 46. Oh, hey. Maybe. I think we've had all of these before. Let's just pick one. There's no reason not to. Swimbird. Why not? We haven't seen Swimbird in a while. Might be total playtime before hitting room 46. Maybe. Okay. Yo, hold on! The gallery? Oh, okay, we're having a day today! Alright, let's see what this is all about. So, this is a room that I've been told got added after reaching room 46. And it is a puzzle room, so let's figure out what's going on here. Have fun, F this room. C, P, T, L, S, M, W? E, okay. Take pick. There is too much in this room right now. Okay, I'll take pics later. Like, what? I think I know what's going on. Like, hold on. I no longer know what's going on. Wait a second. Okay, okay. So we're naming the paintings. Okay. Walden. I'll take screenshots of this real quick, just because makes it slightly easier for me, and then we'll take a so we can look at these later. I think this is gonna take me a minute to figure out, but they're all Christopher Manson. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a lot of writing. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to go to a new page for this, I think. Alright, day 41. December 17th. Which is also a Thursday. Gallery puzzle. All right. So, step one. I immediately get a red vibe from this painting. Because, like, apple, stop sign, wagon, rose, fire hydrant. So this is red. But I don't really get a color vibe from anything else. I guess it's just thick. Like, I don't... Like, Yeah, everything else is the same, where it's all Christopher Manson from 1954, acrylic and oil canvas collection of Mount Holly. So I'm going to write down literally every letter I see over here real quick, because that's all I can do. We'll call this the P painting, because there's a big P on it. And we'll do W. B. C. P. T. L. S. M. All right. That's not that many letters. I think those are 7. Yeah, that is the 7 deadly sins. Oh! Well, howdy there. Glad you can make anything stop by. Okay. Okay, like this is gonna take me a minute. So we got A, E, I, O. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. U, H, R, and T. That should be all of them? Okay, yep. So we got L, R, N, T, S. There's gonna be so many possibilities here. O, I, V. That should be all of those. Yep. Okay. Then we have D. Wait a second. Can I just... I mean, it could be Walden. Who knows, but... T. H. S. I. K. V. And A. Oh boy. Gonna have to get more screens. I believe in you. Okay. E. O. N. L. R. C. S. And A. And then we have N. D. G. R. W. T. E. And Y. All right. That's a lot. Okay. Figuring out what this painting is called might be tricky. Because, I mean, there's just so many... There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... There's 8 possible letters. But the leaves in the rows are green? I mean... Yeah, that's green. The sky's probably blue. I mean, the apples could be green as well. Who knows? Green stop sign? Why not? Like, there's a lot to look at here. And there's 4 of these. Like, this is gonna be a while. This is gonna be the whole day, probably. Okay, well, Crimson... Were the wall already there? No, they all start off blank. They all start blank like that, and then these are just the letters that are part of it. Rid of the stream, folks. Gonna get booted out of the house because of time up. Yeesh. Okay. I could... Hold on. Let's make this slightly easier so we can all participate. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spend so long in here that I'm gonna get booted out of the house because the time comes up, yeah. Okay, let me just put this in the Discord. And I'm going to take that image, and I'm going to put it onto stream, so that we can all look at the words, and we can figure out what's going on here. Maybe start with the shortest title. I think they're all the same length. I think all of them are going to be the same, like, length of words. 262,144 possible word combinations. All right, let's get started. Well, the thing is, it has to be a word, right? So we can, it's not every possible. There's a 5-letter one? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Oh, I guess there is a shorter one. Is this one just thick? Hold on. thick. The thing is, I don't know if this is the right answer until I guess I solve all of them. I think this is the one that has the least. Think is also a word? It could be. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if there's an N here. I see. Okay. Thank you for the suggestion. So that's one down. We'll just here we go. Official painting. Yeah, that one's 8 letters long. That one over there is 7. This one over here is 6. So we'll do the 6 next. Hold on. Infinity for the sideways 8. We'll check in a second. We'll start with this one. So let me just add an image real quick. Browse. Where's my images for Twitch? Here it is. That is big. You guys get to look at my gross handwriting. All right, here is all of the letters we have. If anybody sees anything, feel free to speak up. Can you make the word wagon? I cannot because wagon is 5 letters, and this is a 6-letter word. And also, there's no G in that, like, 3rd column, so. Remember you said we overthink. The puzzles are easier than we make them out to be. That is part of it. I can only get these with calculator, by the way. I'm not that smart. That's valid. This is so many terrible, horrible, evil word puzzles that I have done in my youth. And I think I may not know this one. And I may know this one. Oh, okay. I mean, if you think you know it, feel free to share. We can spend some time figuring it out otherwise. I think I can see the word poster. Let me try that. But if anybody else has any other ideas, feel free to just throw them out. Well, it's not poster. I mean, hold on. Let's see if I can get infinity on this one. I don't think I can. What you do? Wait, if you, oh, I guess you know the answer to this. Oh, hi, Chesley. Glad you make things sound by. Appreciate the follow. Because you deserve enrichment. Thank you, Subbell. Does the title appear on the place card if it's correct? No, it just, whatever appears there. Like, currently, the name for this thing is N. So it's just whatever is on there appears there. So. So basically in Gifted Kids class, they made us do nearly these exact puzzles. Oh. I'm assuming there were different pictures, though, right? Or were they the exact same pictures? Just found your channel selected for so long. Ah, you're good. I wasn't exactly advertising it, so. They were very similar? Okay, I see, I see. Is it just poster? I've tried poster. And that didn't, nothing changed, it seems. Contest one answer, maybe. I mean, Subval did suggest think for that one over there, so they technically did already do that. I'm currently just looking at the letters on the screen to see if it makes any sense there. Stopper? We could try that. I don't think there's a P in here. Yeah, there's not a P in that, Stover. Can I give a small hint? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Gamers, wait. This isn't think. This is thin K. Do you understand that? This isn't the word think. This is thin K. Because there's a thin K. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a visual pun of some, yeah. Okay. I don't know when you said it was a visual pun, but I'll accept that. Okay. What's punny about this? Epic gaming moment. I remember playing this game, lost attention after 30 minutes, and then deleted it. Hey, you're fine. This game isn't for everyone, but it's specifically for me. Okay, so it's a wagon full, it's like a red wagon kind of a vibe. I called it a word puzzle, but explained it badly. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm getting. Like, it's red, it's like a wagon full of red stuff, right? Red wagon, red stop sign, red apple, red fire hydrant. And there's the two of them, and then one of them just has a big old P on top of it. So, the color red and P, maybe there's something with that, like the letter P. This one is a good one. I like it. Okay. Why do I feel like the Y at the end? Wait a minute. P-A-R-T... Well, no, it's only 5 letters. Here, I'll just do that, so you can look at the letters and the painting at the same time. It's mirrored and there's no P on the left side. Priter? Maybe. P Rider. Ooh, okay. Sadly not P Rider. Prider. Yeah, that's what it would be. I'm gonna say this now, you're gonna be here for a while. That's fine. This is what today can be about. This will be my mansion for today, a library and a gallery. Does a painting change? The painting doesn't change if it's correct. So, like, we got this one correct, and then A, I can't adjust the letters anymore, and B, the statue here lowered. So, we'll know when we get it correct. What? So so the thing is, if we look at this again, like, this has nothing to do with the thin K. So not all of the details are going to be relevant. I'm glad the game gives feedback. Oh yeah, like, otherwise this would be too difficult. The red stuff is mirrored. M-I-R... Well, I can't spell mirror, just straight up. Something with reflection or mirror or... We can't spell mirror because there's an M-I-R, but there's no R in the fourth column. Let's go to a different one. That's... like... There's more letters over there. It is a pun. Pun, wordplay. It's mirrored. Wait, hold on. No, there's no P. There's no R in the first column. I can't do that. Wait, hold on. It's not. Murder. It's not murder. Yeah, we haven't encountered an F in this thing at all, so it's not like reflect or like reflect backwards. So, Bell, are you trying to give away the answer? Because, like, I like, red mirrored is just, like, what, D-E-R? But we have, like, 6 letters to work with, so. And there's no R in the first column, so it can't be, like, redder. I'm holding myself back from reaching through the screen and inputting it myself. Just let me cook. This is, like... Think about what Joe's had to gone through, right? All of the different puzzles that he has known the solution to, that he's just had to sit back and watch me solve myself. Is this kind of how it is sometimes. Now perish. All right, thank you. Give us all a letter. I mean, yeah, if you want to give us the very first letter to make it a little easier on us. I guess, so we won't spend too much time here if we at least have a head start. P. Okay, makes sense. P. P-I. There are so many vowels in that second spot. There's A, E, I, O, and U. I'm probably on 5 minutes cooldown. That's fine. Let sub-bow back in when we finish this painting. I mean, if you time them out, they can still watch. They just won't be able to type. Yeah. Okay, Okay, red mirrored. Perder. This is for everyone's own good. Got nothing with this one. I mean, if there was a P here, we could spell purple, which would be funny. We could spell poison. Poison. Yeah, so it's like red mirrored and there's a P. What is like the I mean what's like red mirrored? Like what's the opposite of red? Blue? How do we get blue with that starts with P? I was thinking like pewter, but I think that requires a U there, and we don't have that. Would it have something to do with like a palindrome? Hold on. Yeah. I just saw that in the lettering. Wait a minute. Wait, is it? No, there's no red here. Yeah, and it's also a P at the start. Yeah, and there's no P on the final letter. I was thinking it's like R-E-D-D-E-R, because it's only red mirrored, but we don't have those letters. So if it starts with a P... P-A... Palant? Blue Princess gave me a poem for me to interpret for a major plot point. Incredible. Maybe it's an abbreviation? Paland? I don't know. Maybe it's immortal nap. We have tried Prider already. Everything's... Well, I know Subval has been correct, because Subval was 2 seconds away from grabbing the controller out of my hands and putting in the thing themselves. So it is something to do with red being mirrored. We just don't know what that means. We did try P Rider. That was like one of the first things I tried that Mom suggested. Pusher? Maybe. I thought I heard something. I might be going crazy. All right. Every time I need more time, I'm in pain. I mean, do you want to try a different painting? Because, I mean, clearly we're not figuring this one out right now. We'll like... I don't know, because clearly we're getting stumped on this one. Think more lit... If it starts with P... It's not P Rider. We've already tried P Rider. Wait a second. Polar? Maybe we could try Polar. It might need the emotional support, Goober. Yeah, there's no L in the 4th position, sadly. Well, it's not Pinker. I'm being... Wait, hold on. What happened? Mix It Up works. Oh, you know what it is? The picture is blocking the Goober. Hold on. There we go. He was behind the paper. I forgot. I didn't realize. I didn't. Sorry. I didn't notice until I saw something else say they're being scammed. Oh. I'm never gonna get to the gaycation. These things happen. Hmm. I'm gonna be devastated when I figure out what this is. It's Oh, it could be ponder. Yeah! That makes sense. Okay, yeah, because literally you're reflecting. Okay. Red, no P, maybe. Oh, hey, this one opened. Oh, money. Cool. All right, so that implies that there's more. So it is ponder, but it's P on the red. Oh, P on reflect. Yeah, P on reflected red. Oh! Oh, that's clever! You were right. That is the answer. That's funny. I like that one. That's fun. Okay, you. So we've got actual objective is way over there. It's a bright light. Got a bunch of eyeballs looking around. We've got Genu, very, and wine. That was way deeper than I was thinking. Honestly, that's just fun. Oh yeah, the paper can go away. Right. Thank you. And goodbye. Okay, what are we getting out of this one? It's like very with a table, and very spelt. Yeah, it's 7 letters. Very being spelt incorrectly. The actual objective is over there, apparently. Yeah, GENU. Oh, how? Howdy, sorry, you caught us admiring some art. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Surrey. Thank you very much for the raid. My name is Sonic Addict. We're currently playing some Blueprints. And, yeah, we've discovered the painting puzzles, and we spent a lot of time on that one over there. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. It doesn't look like G can be in the first note, so we don't get that. Yeah, oh, right. Joe, if you want to do the shoutouts. Oh, you already did one of the shoutouts. Nice. Yeah, what were you up to? What was, how was just chatting? Were you playing a game beforehand? Did you switch to just chatting at the end, or? Sorry to raid and dip, but I'm gonna be late. Oh, have a good rest. I appreciate it. Any other raiders, if you need to raid and dip, I don't mind at all. Thank you for stopping by. Regardless, I appreciate it. Had to disappear. How are we doing? Well, we solved that one, which this one was a very fun pun because it's ponder, like the reflection, but it's also It's also the P on der because it's reversed red, which I think is fun. Played Repo Genshin and then just chatting for a bit. Oh, that sounds fun. Can you go through the first letter again? Oh, I didn't even write any of these down. I guess I'll start writing things down too. Hold on. So we got, this is, we'll call it the Genu painting. So we got P. Please send me to the Shadow Realm. I can just leave my phone and let y'all go. I believe in you, Subval. You will make it through this. F R L H C S V. Okay. And then A E I. Is it OU again? O. U. Fascinating. H. L. R. I have 10 minutes. All right. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to write all these letters down. So they're visual puns? Sort, yeah. So that one was ponder, because it's P on backwards red. This one is think, but it's actually thin K. So that's the vibe we're going for with these paintings. I had a thought, and I'll be able to confirm my thought based off of these letters. Okay, let me just start with this. Okay. There's very on the table there, so we're just going to put very right there for now. But I will go through the rest of the letters just to make sure we have everything we need. Think and ponder are both word-related to consider, too, which is interesting. True, true. U. S. T. R. D. And L. A. E. I. Oh, you? Oh, just you. Okay. T. R. L. H. Wait. I already figured it out. No, never mind. So that was okay. L. T. N. R. S. E. Z. Interesting. H. My initial thought was it was veritable, because it's very table. Oh, thank you, Celtsy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. D. E. R. N. Y. S. G. These puzzles got me cooked. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna be on fire here in a minute. So, it's not veritable, because I can't get, like, I need, like, TBLE or something. I don't have enough letters. Hold on. V. E. R. T. I. Well, I can't do vertical. That'd be vertica. Wait. VERTICAL. No, that's 8 letters. Okay. How many 7-letter words do we know? There are a lot of 7-letter words. Vertical is 7 letters. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. I started something out, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to fit vertical in here, and you're right. Yeah, it is 8 letters. All right. Is there something about eyes? Well, there's a Y at the very end, but that doesn't help. LOO. There's no K. There'd be enough for looking, but there's no K in the fourth slot. Yeah, sadly no K there. Although, because again, it's words that sound like eyes. We can't end with an S. We have a Z. We can do like a ZE at the end. It's probably something like something eyes. Like it's probably something IZE, because that's the eyes there. You might be onto something. Real eyes. That could work. Yeah! Real eyes. Because they're real eyes. That's where my thoughts went. All right. Nice, nice, nice. You. Wait, hubris? Avarice? Those don't seem like sins. We got nails in infinity and a shark painting. That was kind of a guess on my part. I mean, it worked. Because, something that ended in IZE that had to do with eyes. It worked out. It worked out. Now, you. What are we going to do with you? Yeah, we got 8 letters. Welcome in, Honey Love. I appreciate the follow. Thank you for stopping by. That's an extremely classic puzzle with real eyes. Oh, I see. Like, I'm trying to, figure out which part of this is what we're looking at. It's kind of like the trope in games where you put paper under the door to catch the key. Oh, really? That's that popular? Interesting. Infinity sign. Yeah, it's like a bunch of infinity. It's like an infinity sign with like a bunch of nails or pins in it. And then we have like these bins that have sins, kind of. Avarice and hubris, I don't know if those are really sins, but maybe they are. Well, I guess that'd be... No, wrath's there. Gluttony, sloth, lust, envy. Wrath. What am I missing? Oh, I think I have it. What's your suggestion? Avarice is greed. Oh, okay. Ruminate? We could try that. The infinite is an 8. That is true, because we have seen some more symbols of infinite, like where 8 is side. Basically, every time we've seen an 8, it's sideways to look like the infinity symbol. Yo! So, ruminate is a synonym for ponder. Okay. Ruminate. Ooh, okay. Oh! When you're hot, you're hot. Heck yeah. Okay, well, huh. I'm so jealous. This is the power of having a team, Joe. It's me with riddles. I either get them immediately or never. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the pun with ruminate? Or is it the pun that it opens the box with 8, the key, the 8 key? Hours. All right, well, let's spawn a classroom. First grade, baby. Let's go. Room like room. Yeah, I figured that much. The room where 8 lives, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I think that works out. We'll do the den. Get myself an extra key. Or an extra gem. Room in 8. I mean, I know that's room in 8. Like, that makes sense to me. But it's... I don't know how... I guess that applies to... the pun. Like, pins were stuck in 8. Ah, I guess. Okay, funeral parlor, why not? Main thing is it gets us into there. Let's see what this puzzle is. This box contains gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. Okay. I wonder what the 8 key does. Well, I think I know. Do you then have to get level 8 key to use the level 8 to use the 8 key? I'm gonna try something before that happens. Because there's like a weird... Maybe rank 8. I'm just gonna see if it works on the 8th sanctum door. Because if we remember, I'm gonna pull up the list of sanctum keys. The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. So maybe it's like I have to use the 8th key. Yeah, presumably will unlock room 8. So I'm wondering... Wait a minute! Room 8. Now, chat, I have been looking at my room directory, and guess what room has been missing? I am Copamald C. The fact that I got the gallery that quickly was nice. Roommate is just in the kitchen. Heck yeah. Okay, so let's find a locked door, use the 8 key, and get into the 8th room and see what that is. Because I thought it would open the 8th sanctum door, but no, the sanctum key is in room 8, which is unlocked via the 8th key. That's what we're looking at here. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Nah, 7 didn't eat 9. 7 didn't even know 9. See, the real reason that 6 was afraid of 7 was because 7 wanted to take 3 knives for survival. But 6 knew that 7 hated him and did not have benign intentions. Oh, the door's locked. Rats. Okay. We need keys. We need a lot of things, actually. None of us reamed the team to tell a bad joke. I also messed up the joke because the premise is that they were supposed to go camping first. Okay, classroom. I don't really have that many gems, but we do need the classroom max real quick. Billiard room. That gets us some keys. Let's go. Stretch. All right. You know what? We'll start doing this puzzle while I stretch. Ugh. No +1 on my 8-8 pun. Oh! Yeah, no, we did miss a couple of puns, because room 8 is the kitchen where you eat. Or, I guess, we also have the dining hall. Either way. Ugh. Okay. 20. Then 13 minus 3 is 10. Times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. Okay, then we have 3 minus 3. Wait, what? So it's 3 times 7 is 21. Minus 3 is 18. Okay. Then we have 3 times 10 is 30. Minus 20 is 10. There we go. Ooh, key card. There's a level in Earthworld gym called level 8, and it's the 8th level and it's food-based. Ah, that's fun. Banana! Okay. Let's keep exploring. I don't really have the gems to burn on this. We can go to the commissary, see if we can get anything good, though. Okay, I remember there being a box in, I think, the library, so the sledgehammer is a good bet. Metal detector is always nice. And we'll just buy... Yeah, let's just stock up on gems for the last bit. There we go. Now let's head back to... Well, we can actually, if we head down, we might be able to loop back into the entrance hall. And then we can head back to the library. Conference room would actually be great. Let's do that. Good. Yeah, it's a very good commissary hall. Conference room early is nice, because if I get, like, the office or a secret garden or something, this will be very useful. Hallway is nice. Rubies? It's your, my friend, but only if you have enough coins. Not enough coins? Come back when you're a little, richer. What's wrong with us? And here. Bonk. Ooh, 2 keys. Nice, nice. Alright, currently, the only way forward is the foundation, which is locked, but that's fine. So I think we need to get to rank 8 in order to open the key of 8. So, first... Ooh, coat check. Could do chapel. I might honestly do the chapel just to have it there to give us more gems in the funeral parlor. Because we can just walk around the chapel in every instance. Or we could do another classroom. Ooh. No, I think gaining gems is better than spending them right now, so we'll do that. Morshoe is ever present. You cannot escape Morshoe. What do we got? Empty closet? No. Utility closet? Yeah, let's do the utility closet. Ooh, okay. The bedroom could be nice, because then we can keep moving forward up on the left side here. But getting the utility closet now, and then looking to spawn the security room, could also be good. Chat, what's the verdict? If we spawn the utility closet, we can turn off... Well, we don't even need to turn off the security. So we'd just be turning off, like, the weight room in case we got that. Or the gymnasium, I mean. And opening the garage. Utility closet? Could go either. Still malting and folding laundry. You're good, you're good. I think I'll do... I think utility closet, because... actually... Well, if I do the bedroom, I have to kind of get lucky to keep going north here. But... Thinking about that. Yeah, I'd have to get 2 rooms in a row that have straightaways in order to actually make the bedroom useful. No, okay, I'm going to choose the bedroom against my better judgment. Because I'd rather have the option of the extra door there. just in case something doesn't work out. And also because sometimes you get good items in here, like nothing. Like nothing at all. It's a great item. All right. And I mean, honestly, this is giving me some decent luck right now, so. Ah, see? There we go. That's what happens when you believe in yourself. All right, let's just open the pantry. We can get money and some food. And then we'll have to head back. A little unfortunate, but hopefully we can get... Well, I mean, we don't even really need the utility closet. We just kind of need the security room, if anything. Ruminate. That's pretty good, honestly. Ooh, office. If we do the office, we can head back to the conference room and get a bunch of money. That's probably the play. Because then we can just go buy more stuff at the commissary. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It only costs 1 gem because... And there's also something else around here. Office would be good because you have more gems through the funeral parlor too. Yeah, I currently have 2. I want to get... Oh, there's a key on the floor. I want to get more gem... I want to get more red rooms before I actually go... opening that up, but... The office also just works because I get a gem because of that safe being open. Okay. Now we'll head... Let me do the math here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horse apiece. All right. Office chess piece. Oh, you're right. The office has a king. Okay, let's think about this for a second. So the office has a king. You have a pawn. Bedroom has a pawn. Hallway, corridor have nothing. Pantry has nothing. Chapel has a bishop. Billiard room has nothing. Classrooms have nothing. Funeral parlor has a pawn. What did the gallery have? If the gallery had anything. The gallery has no chess piece to speak of. Okay. Is there a chess piece in the library? I don't remember ever writing one down. I don't think the chess piece... I don't think there's a chess piece in the library. Okay. But we have a king. So we just need to get a queen. And a few other things. We'll be pretty solid. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, since we're here, let's buy some more stuff. Salt shaker could be useful, and we'll just buy all the rest of the gems. Perfect. All right. And I know the office had a king. That's I've written down the, like, I started writing down chess pieces early because I figured that they'd be needed for something. I just didn't know what. And now we know, so use a key. Empty closet, no. Nook, maybe. Classroom, we have gems, and we need the classroom max anyways. Hello. Salted apple. Oh. I can redraw. Let's redraw until we get something better than this. Yeah. Not that. Laboratory? Or workshop? Run an experiment. Or combine some... What do I even have? I don't have anything worth combining. So let's do laboratory. Get a, experiment going. Oh. Random key on the floor. Salt the key. Good point. Every time you unlock or bypass a security door, we do have a key card, so that might be useful. Or whenever you draft a shop room. We do have a decent amount of money, but... we'll do set dice to 2. Should I do draft a shop or bypass a security door? Because we have the key card. If we get the security room, we can set security to high. And then we'll have a bunch of security doors. Or I could get the closed exhibit. Both are good options for that. I think I'm going to do bypass security door, since I have a key card. Yeah, we'll do that. Security door, yeah. Okay. With that set, let's see if there's anything hiding from me in here. Does not appear so. Okie doke. Security, my beloved. Found a quarter. Oh, security door already. Okay. Keycard system, we set security to high. Good timing for that security door. I'm just pretty lucky sometimes, I will say. Wow, game. You don't even have showing those being solved, even though I solved them. You don't even show that being the green room. Wow, game. Wow. Alright. That's rank 7. Let's see if we can get to rank 8. Weight room, no. Furnace, no. Guess we'll do Nook. While we're here, though, let's quick pop open this door. Rats. Classroom would kind of dead-end us. Utility closet, though. I don't really need the utility closet all that much. Because I do now have a rook. I need a queen. If we take the utility closet, we can turn off the gymnasium, which means that that room won't take more steps, which would be nice. We can't really get to the garage currently, so that wouldn't matter too much. It's either classroom or reroll. What's chat's? Because I don't want to take the archives. The archives doesn't feel like a good play here. Although it would give me another gem in the red room, but I'd rather take a red room that isn't as detrimental. What's the opinion to chat? Because utility closet doesn't have much utility at the current moment. We could dead end with a classroom, get to 4th grade, and then head back up through the Nook. Or we could re-roll. All right, I've got 1 vote for reroll. I want to hear a couple of opinions if anybody else has any. Because I do want to try to get above 6th grade. All right, 3 for reroll. Living on the edge. Oh, hello. That, well, that's not perfect. Because having this classroom is better because it goes up. But the Nook and the classroom kind of butt up against the same area. So, although this is actually better because with this classroom I can redraw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times, 6 different times. So I think we'll take the classroom because we'll have the ability to do free rerolls. I want to get to 7th grade, dislikes getting a classroom. Hey, listen. Sometimes you need to skip class to get better class. What was the 8 key for? I believe it's for getting for... I believe it's for... So I'm going to take the classroom because it's just a good option right now. I believe that the 8th key is to get room 8, which is a room we haven't gotten yet. And I believe we need to do it on rank 8 because that just makes sense. Oh, yo, it's geography. We love geography. Salt that apple. Rats. All right. Ooh. Well, I only have one other gear room, so that's not very useful at the moment. The gymnasium could be all right. It gives us another... It gives us a third red room, which would let us take the funeral parlor. Do you have the magnifying glass? I do not have a magnifying glass yet. That is tragic. We have 6 free redraws. Do we take the gymnasium or do we redraw? Because the gymnasium could be good. Because then we can head back to the funeral parlor. Gym would be good out of the 3. Or you could re-roll because you have a million. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, do I re-roll? Or do I just take the gym? Because the gym would give us another gem in the funeral parlor, and then we can go solve that puzzle. Because I love solving the funeral parlor puzzles. Or we could redraw to try to get a better room. Although I wouldn't even know what I'd want, to be honest. The Great Hall? If we get the Great Hall, we're guaranteed a locked door on the other side, which means we can use the 8th key. That'd be the only thing I'd want to, like, fish for. I think reroll. Okay. Anybody else have opinions on that? Because if we take the gym, can you still get to the... If we take the gym, we can get to level 8, because that'll be up here. And if this door's locked, then we can use the key to get up to the 8th room. Or we could re-roll and try to get, like, the Great Hall. Because if we get the Great Hall, that door is guaranteed lock. Which means we will guaranteed be able to try the key 8 on the rank 8. Because there's a chance that this is like a security door lock. Which means that we can't use the 8th key on it. And we have to hope for another door in rank 8 to try it on. I do have lots of Alright, you know what? Yeah, we so rarely have rerolls. Let's fish for some better rooms. Speak of the devil! Hello. Alright. Let's see if this works. Woo! Oh! It is the 8th room. I see. This is crazy. Oh, okay, now I have to match their sins. Hey, it is ruminate. Yeah, it is straight up the room from the painting. Incredible. Okay. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. 8? Wait, 1? Mundanity. Mundanity is a sin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, there are 8 sins in this room. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'm guessing you're gluttony. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. It was envy, gluttony, or mundanity. I guess I'll put you in envy for now? I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. The fin? The fin. The fin, okay. I guess I'll put you in lust for now. The shark painting, yeah. Ruminate, my weird sculpture friend, ruminate. Alright. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Okay, so you're either hubris or mundanity. I'll put you in hubris, because envy might actually go into mundanity. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. So you're next to a... written thin to fit it all in. So your neighbor must be mundanity because that's the longest word. So you must be avarice. I share a trend with my neighbor's bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Well, I there. But a letter and its twin. Do letters have twins? A letter and its twin appear on each bin. These both have I's and A's. Double letter? I mean, maybe, because we have avarice here with an A there. And there's two N's there, so maybe it's mundanity. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. Well, that's sloth, because that's being lazy. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bin in the tail of the skin. Oh, so you're hubris. You and me both, bear statue. Okay, so what are you? You won't find my bin in between... Okay, so then you're mundanity. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin. And it's with a neighbor. So none of these, because none of those really have matching letters. But we have TTO and OT here, and an L. These two have share the most amount of letters. What were you? No, you are gluttony, because you're 8. Also, share a trend, two sins that are similar. Oh, okay. Yeah, gluttony has a double T and sloth. Are you not sloth? If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which sin I'm often in. So if you hang around the den, it's not mundane, because you're hubris, right? Because you're near the tail. You're envy, because you're one with an N. What's a hint? Currently in gluttony is the sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. And gluttony has 1, 2, 3, 4. Gluttony has 8 letters. And there's a big old 8 here. So I think the penguin is gluttony because gluttony has 8 letters. And as far as I'm aware, none of the other ones have 8 letters. Because avarice is 7. Mundanity is 10. So gluttony has 8 letters. So the penguin's in gluttony. That one I'm pretty sure of. And sloth makes the most sense for the bear because it's hanging out in the den. Just sitting there. Is there a sin that has 8 or 8? No sin has the words A-T-E in it. Okay, so you are definitely here. You are definitely there. You share a trend. You are... Hold on, what do you say? I recommend you try again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. Okay, so you're either in envy or lust, because you're definitely in hubris. If you need a sin with the letter N in it, which means you're either envy, gluttony, or mundanity. But you need to be in an end, so you have to be in mundanity because you have to be in hubris, which means you have to be in envy, which means you have to be in lust. Avarice, what are you? To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Yeah. Mundanity, because it's the thinnest, it has the most letters, so it's thin. 40,320 combinations, thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna put you in wrath. I'm just gonna see what happens if this bunny's wrathful. Elephant is next to gluttony. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written thin to fit it all in. Written thin, gluttony is overindulgence. Maybe, but then would the bear be avarice? What is avarice? Did we establish that? Avarice is greed. Okay. None of them seemed greedy. Yeah, you're not going to be greedy spending 10 minutes in the... To overthink it? I'm not overthinking it. I'm thinking it just the right amount. Because this guy needs to be next to the tail. That's the tail. This guy needs to be in a box with an N. And it's either gluttony, envy, or mundanity. But this guy needs to be in a box on the end, which means he has to be in mundanity because hubris is taken. And this guy has to be in gluttony because it's 8 letters and he needs a sin with 8 letters. So he has to be there, which means the lion's in envy. You have to be near the fin, which means you have to be here. Switch wrath and avarice? Maybe. What do I have avarice for? Written thin, gluttony, maybe. Yeah, because sloth makes the most sense there. So maybe this wrath and avarice we swap. Oh-ho! Oh-ho! We got the trophy of 8 for solving the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Cool. I thought there would be a sanctum key in here. So mundanity isn't a sin, it's just there to mess with you. Oh, okay. You said don't overthink it. That's overthinking it. That's more thinking than I did. There are only 7 sins, you're right. It's not one of the deadly sins, yeah. Okay, interesting. I didn't even think about that. But I mean, mundanity kind of got left out because dog. But yeah, with the avarice and... What did the bunny say? I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. Interesting. So it still calls mundanity a sin. Whatever. We did it. But wait a second. That still doesn't explain something, though, because once again, the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. This, I mean, it's the last door of 8. So maybe, so it's not in here because this isn't the last door of 8, unless I somehow get room 8 on rank 9. What's the door behind Sloth? That's just a door. This is like a regular door for continuing the run. Yeah. So I'm gonna quick run back to the Nook to grab a key, and then we'll head back to the... Well, no, we only have 2. Maybe I'll do the funeral parlor with only 2. I don't know. You want a hint? I don't know if I want a hint. Oh, hey, I think I have to still unlock this door, right? Yeah. But at least I know which door that is. What? Oh, it's probably something in there. So I think there's something in this room. I'm not going to waste a key on it, though. Not right now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Ooh, observatory. Yes, please. What are you pondering? I'm still wondering if there is a sanctum key in here. Because this is, like, because the hint is the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. And this is a pretty 8 room. I think the telescope thing is wrong. I think it was just a floor plan. Ah, I see. Okay. So you were gaslighting me. All right. Yeah, I can't really interact with anything in this room right now. Put all the statues back. I can't pick up the statues right now, so they're stuck in there. And I'm spamming interact on every square inch of this place I can find, so the statues live in their sins now. They do, except for mundanity. He just hangs out. Game really called being boring a sin? I mean, given this game, absolutely. All right, let's just see what our things are. We got knights, but we still don't have a queen. If we get the study, that'd be pretty wicked. Green rooms are more likely to spawn special flowers and a gem. Thank you. Streamer, please. What? What'd I do? I'm guessing you're telling me that there is a key in there. I just wanted you to... Oh, okay. Just wanted you to move on. You were tired of me spamming in the room with no with no hope of finding the key. We We are pretty locked out on most of the mansion. I think we're pretty much coming up on the end of this. Vault. Although planetarium could be nice. Yeah, all I need is the queen, but I don't think I'm getting the queen here. Because the bourgeois, I'm pretty sure, just has like a pawn if it has anything. The vault, I think, has a knight. I could roll the dice and try to get the study. What do we think, chat? So, I have 2 keys. I could try my luck at opening one of these doors to go this way. But other than that, I still only have the 1 die. So should I just re-roll here to see if I get the study? Does it end the run if you don't get a door that goes towards the amphitheater? It doesn't end the run immediately. You could still run around and do things. It's just, you know, once you run out of doors to open, you can't really do much more in the mansion itself. But we have pawns, we have a king, we have a knight, a rook, and a bishop. We just need a queen. Why the study? The study has a queen in it. It's the only room that I know of that has a queen in it. So if we re-roll and get the study, then we can go and do the chess puzzle. Then re-roll, yeah, solid plan. I kind of want to get the planetarium though, but yeah, I think we'll try our luck at the Great Hall to get the planetarium. Let's see what we can re-roll. Oh, at least we can get another classroom. So we can have another salted apple. And let's see what's in here. I'm not going to open that yet. I only have the 2 keys. Oh, I could burn rerolls. Right. Let's do that. Foyer. Ooh. No. Dang it. That's kind of a bummer. Well, A, I can't even get the foyer because I don't have enough gems. Damn, that sucks. I guess we'll re-roll for the study. Attic would be good. Don't have the gems for it. Music room. Oh. So, I know for a fact there's a sanctum key in the music room because one of the options is 7th is major if you draft it quite late. So if you draft the music room in the 9th rank, you get a sanctum key. But again, we don't have the gems for it right now, so. Another classroom, we could get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get to 6th grade, which is as much as we've gotten to before. Locksmith could be nice, because then we can just go open the Great Hall. Ooh, actually. Reroll. Well, here's my thinking. Here's my thinking, Joe. Here's my thinking. Get the locksmith. I can buy some keys. Go through this door in the Great Hall, and then I could get like a classroom here, and then reroll here. Like I have to draft something, so I could either keep rerolling, trying to get the study, or I could buy a bunch of keys, go get some stuff around here, and then open this door, try to hope I get a classroom here, and then go this way. Hopefully. Or maybe just hope I get a room that goes down in general. I think, honestly, that might be a better play, because that also lets me go down to the funeral parlor. Bird in the hand. Well, here's the thing about the bird in the hand. I only got the 1 gem. if I get the locksmith, I can go down to the funeral parlor, get 2 gems, and then I have better odds of getting like a room I want with 2 gems. That's my thinking. Study is a 1 gem cost. But what if I don't get the study? Then none of this mattered. Because think about it like this, though. Thinking reroll as well. My thinking... Well, no, because it wouldn't even work that way. All right, we'll reroll. Trophy room, I wish. Casino, I wish. Drawing room would be funny, but we can't even do anything there except get a gem out of it. All right, if I don't get the study, it's Joe's fault. It's Joe's fault. And we can't even use any of these locked rooms because it's antechamber, which automatically unlocks, and blocked, which means it doesn't have anything in it. So, all right, well, I guess I have to be lucky. Let's go get the gems from the funeral parlor, and then hope I can figure out what door is correct here. The bird in the hand bit me. Hold on, let's check what's in the Great Hall by using this. There's at least 1 key in the Great Hall. Lockpicking set, paper crown, and... Where would those be? Well, I'm guessing I have to look around a bit. The wind-up key is not in the Nook. The wind-up key is in the funeral parlor, because that's where the wind-up key belongs. But the lockpick set and the paper crown? I have never seen the paper crown before. The paper crown might be in one of the classrooms. It sounds like a classroom item. I don't see it here. I don't see anything interactable here, really. Let's go to the funeral parlor. Let's get our 3 gems. Sure you've seen the paper crown before? Not to my knowledge. You didn't go into the room at the top? You mean the antechamber? Yeah, I don't remember the paper crown, so regardless, closed exhibit. I didn't go into the closed exhibit, so the paper crown might be in there. I wanted to save my steps to come back here. This box contains gems. The blue box is a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. Okay, that's kind of paradoxical. Because there's a crown. Oh. The paper crown is in the closed exhibit. Oh. Okay. How do I get that? All right, so let's start with this. I don't think... Gotta heist a paper crown. Oh boy, I love heists. I don't think these are true. Because if these 2 are true, then this one is false. And that's kind of a problem, because then the gems aren't in any box. Because if the blue box is true, and if this is true, that the blue box is true, the empty boxes both have true statements, so these 2 are true, these 2 are empty, which means this one must be false, which means that this box doesn't contain gems. But that means there are no gems in any box, because that means that this is true, and this is true, and this is false, which means that this one's empty, and this one's empty. So... Okay. Let's continue that train of thought. If this one's false, that means this one's false. Which means that the empty boxes both have false statements. So these two are false, which means they're empty, which means this one has gems in it, which is true. Opening this box. Bingo. Okay. Probably overthought that for a second. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is... Study never appears now, honestly. If I can get the lockpicking set, that would make my life easier, but I don't know where it is. With 15 steps, I don't have time to mess around. I don't think it's in the nook, because looking around, it would be like there on the table, and I don't see it. I legit went 30 days without the study. I haven't had the study in a minute, I don't think. So. We could either... Well, hold on. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Try to get the paper crown. 8, 7, 6, 5. Not that bad. What about the tomb? Yeah. Not sure how the RNG is seated in this game, but it comes in waves. Because it was done like 3 in a row. Oh, interesting. I want to see if I can't figure out how to get the paper crown. I believe in myself. Do you guys have a lockpicking set? Are you hiding the lockpicking set somewhere? It's why I do not like roguelites. Yeah, the luck factor does screw you over sometimes, but otherwise. Maybe the lockpick is with the crown? It might be. Wacha. It is! I know a guy. Do I have to get a door behind the closed exhibit? Is that how I get the paper crown? Because that's something I've never done before, is have like a door go into that side. Maybe that's how I'd do it. So I don't think I can do it from this end, sadly. It's one thing defeating the same enemy again and again for a rare drop, but it's when the entire game is built around that same concept, it's just misery. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, well, we're definitely not getting the chess puzzle today, because we can't make it back, but let's just see what we can do. Epic. You need a sticky hand to grab it from afar? Yeah. We'll get one of those eventually. Okay, you'd see if you can draft a planetarium to end the day in. I can try that. Which means it's a store. Need a quarter machine. Quarter machines are great, yeah. What do we got? Classroom. That goes down. Damn. If my strategy ends up oh, I don't have a key. Hopefully I can lockpick my way through here. Oh, this is grade 6. Is this about constellations? No, this is about war. Right. We love war. Alright, don't be locked. Let me pick it. Joe, I blame you. Well, no keys, no place to get keys, because I think the only key was in the Great Hall, and I had to use it in the Great Hall. So, that's the end of this run. If we had done my strategy, it would have worked. The bird in the hand bit me. Alright, guess I'll die, basically, because there's nothing else to do here, as far as I'm aware. And we only made it to grade 6, but we did complete room 8. There's gotta be something in you. the last door of 8, right? Like, this is 8. Do you realize how difficult it's going to be to find this room again? Like, cue the I Was Right song. Maybe this was just a trophy. Maybe there's not actually a sanctum key in here. I can't think of where it would be. I've tried everything so far. Like, there's nothing left to interact with in here. Back to teeth. Good luck with the teeth. Okay, Joe, help me out. Is there anything left to do in the 8 room, or is it just the trophy? No, okay, so it's just the trophy. Gotcha. Okay. Still cool that you solved the gallery and 8 room on the first go. I mean, I had help. I definitely had help with the gallery. And I did have a little bit of help with this one too, swapping Wrath and Avarice, but I guess I would have figured that out eventually if I realized that all the other ones made sense to be where they were, and Wrath and Avarice were the 2 that could possibly flip. But yeah, I think that's it. No keys, can't lockpick that door, no other doors to go through. Guess we'll call it a day. We've got 40 minutes left in stream. These days are going really long. That's why I despise Gallery 8 rooms so much. So much lead up for a trophy and 4 allowance. That's valid, yeah. But at least you get a trophy, and trophies are cool. I assume. I have yet to see the trophies. Academic museum, 6 classrooms, library, gallery, and closed exhibit. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Maybe the sanctum key is in the trophy, and it will fall out when you place it in the trophy room? Oh, maybe. It was a fun day. Big red herring in the game. Dude, I mean, this game's full of red herrings. Let's be real. All right. Day 42. December 18th. And it's a Friday. But we got 4 allowance. Our allowance is growing. The gallery room is worse. Pure hatred. Maybe if you draft the trophy room, you could see your trophies. I think that is the case, but I need 5 gems to draft the trophy room. That's gonna take a while. P on reversed red. Eat shit. Look, I thought it was fun. I had a good time. Hovel Shrine of Trading Post. Do we take the trading post on the off chance we get the burning glass to see if we could actually use the dynamite? Or do we do the shrine because I have a bunch of money to donate? Democracy? Opinions? Because if we do the trading post, Subval would love the trading post. Trading post elite. I've never really made use of the trading post, I'm going to be honest. Like, I've never found items worth trading. But there is dynamite in here. We just got to find a way to pick up the dynamite. That's all we got to do. Banner. All right. Yep, trophy 8, inheritance. Oh, the inheritance timer is how long it takes you to get the inheritance achievement. I see. We should get to blow up something with the dynamite. We deserve it. We do deserve it. Hallway gives us 2 doors and a key. Yoinketh. Conservatory. That could be useful. Trophy room is mocking me. Conservatory has a rook in it. Yo, the rumpus room has not been showing up. Make that shit common. Make it happen all the time. Office can stay standard. I think that shows up the right amount. And hallways, yeah, commonplace. Can I make it more common than commonplace? Nope. All right. That's good. And yeah, conservatory only there. Yep. All right. From south facing doors? So you have to go to the west wing and then go down to get her ladyship's bedroom. Gross. Chapel. Yeah, because we'll eventually want the funeral parlor. Got me money. Your days are numbered. Nook could be good. Secret passage, maybe. We could do secret passage shop. That could be useful for right now. Yeah, let's do that. Mount Holly gift shop, baby. That's door maxing. Probably should have bought the commissary instead, but nope. We're buying a t-shirt. Actually, no, I can't afford the swim trunks. I can afford the cursed coffers if I wanted to. We'll come back to this later. Let's listen to the foundation, which is good. Let's head back down and open up like the hallway door, or let's do the chapel door because that's probably better for now. Hey, the mailroom. Goated. We love the mailroom. Do I have any more letters delivered? Oh, yeah, hold on. I have more letters to read. Yeah, that's the one that we read recently, so this is the new one. It has a new stamp, but we don't have a magnifying... Is there a magnifying glass in this room? Hey! Thank you, RNG. Magnifying glass. Take a screenshot of this. There we go. So, hey Simon, I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our key card security doors. These are actually a fairly new addition to the house that were designed by Kirk Darren and myself, and were installed after an unfortunate incident 2 years ago when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach a room that they should not have been able to find. We're still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals, but it was clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. It's important to note here that in my own experience, I have found every other member of the staff to be extremely trustworthy and unwavering in their loyalty to your uncle. Still, after that incident, we decided to err against our own confidences and opt to install a state-of-the-art security system, issuing key cards to only the most trusted members of the senior staff. If you find the security doors become an annoyance while you are attempting to navigate the house, you should be able to lower their frequency from the security terminal, and there is even a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility closet in conjunction with security settings. We knew that. Back from Teeth. Welcome back from the Teeth. There was a magnifying glass in this room, so we got a new, stamp. And yeah. Must be me. Alright, let's do Nook. Because gets the key. Let's just keep going this way. Ooh, bedroom could be nice. Drawing room could be good. I don't have the gems for the drawing room. We only have the magnifying glass, but the workshop could be good for that. Let's do bedroom, because it lets us go north and gets us some extra steps and also some money. We love money. Workshop. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Ooh. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but... Oh, no, the gems for observatory. Workshop at some point soon for the burning glass. That's true, but I need another item for the burning glass. I only have the magnifying glass currently. Up and around. Hey, workshop anyways. Life finds a way. Broken lever. That's always good. Okay, let's keep going. The den is always nice. We love the gem. Always good to have. The workshop's always good to have, yeah. Let's go this way. The garage. This is probably the only place we'll get the garage to spawn, to be honest. Workshop will always have a spawn item. I am aware of that. I'm aware that the workshop always has an item for crafting in there. I'm gonna take the garage against my better judgment here. Because keys, and we can possibly use that to escape later when we open up the utility closet. If you do pantry, you could get her ladyship's chambers. Oh, true. But I don't really need her ladyship's chambers. I've already been there once. And I think I've done everything in there that I can. We'll see if it happens, but... I'm gonna do the gymnasium, extra doors, even though it'll hurt me steps. Oof, I'm balling in here. Maybe we'll get the utility closet. Observatory. That's good. Alright, let's look. We got... a key. Apples are extra tasty. Pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. 4-door rooms are more common. And a cheese. Instantly brought that Resident Evil meme to mind. I'm trying to think of what meme you're talking about. Now you give me the study. Oh, God. Fun fact, I no longer take Southern Cross. That makes sense. Because, like, I think four-door rooms are also, like, really expensive as well. Stupid man thinking... Stupid man thing. I'm fucking balling. Do we take the study in hopes we get the office? Because we have a rook... a bishop. Yes, study? Alright. Makes sense. There's also a gem in there, so it's worth it. Yoinky splinky. Wait a second. Odd. Oh, dice! Very convenient. My OBS keeps blinking, where like the screen on the OBS goes black and then pops back in after a second. I might have to look up what's causing that, but it doesn't seem to be affecting stream, so I'm not going to ignore it for now. I'm balling again. Absolutely not with the weight room. I don't really have the key. Well, I kind of have the keys for the Great Hall. I don't really have anything for the closed... If I do the closed exhibit, I'd have to immediately go over to the Foundation. You know what? Maybe. Closed exhibit, because then I can go to the Foundation, try to get the funeral parlor, and then we can get 4 gems out of it. Because I'm not doing the weight room. I'm never doing the weight room. The only time I'll do the weight room is if I have the shelter to prevent it from getting rid of half my steps. Or I could do the Great Hall, but I don't really have that many keys. I'm going to do the closed exhibit, even though it's positioned in a way where I can't get into the back of it. Or I could Democracy, chat. Do I take the closed exhibit, or do I re-roll? I re-roll with the dice, not the gems, because gems are more valuable right now. We got one vote for Great Hall. Reroll a Great Hall? Okay. Why not the closed exhibit? Because I could go down to the Foundation, try to get security in the utility closet. Although that's a hope for 2 rooms. You got a point. Anybody? I would like to hear a third opinion, if that's possible. If anybody else has an opinion, I guess Great Hall or reroll is our current options. It just occurred to me, I probably could have gotten to room 46 last run. Ah, well. Your dad says weight room because he'd be like that? I am not doing the weight room. I guess I'll do reroll, or... I'll take the Great Hall. Great Hall's 2 consumable spawns. True. Yeah, Great Hall's probably the good choice here. Alright, we'll spawn the Great Hall. But I'm not going to go in there yet. Or maybe I should. Or should I head back to the Foundation? Because I don't really want to waste my keys trying to open Great Hall doors. Might get something to craft a burning glass. You can blow up the trading post. True. Let's see what we get. Alright, let's try this door. Nice. Return on investment. Wow, I'm very good at this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it doesn't cost anything to go through here into here. So then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'd be down to 26 steps for over here. I'm gonna see if I spawn the dining room. Well, funeral parlor is just as good. Because I can get a bunch of gems in here. Okay, this one. Gems are not in the blue box. The other 2 statements are both true. The gems are in the white box. You can't be true. Because if the other 2 statements are true, all 3 would be true, which is false. So you are false, which means... Well, what does that tell us? Well, it tells us one of these is true and one of these is false, which doesn't really tell us anything. Because if the gems are not in the blue box... So, okay, if this one's true, then they're in here. And this one can also be... Well, no, this one has to be false. Okay, no. So if this one... So one of these is true, and one of these is false. It can't be blue that's true, because then black would be false, which means that they're in both white and blue, which isn't possible. Which means blue has to be false, so they're not in the white box. Black has to be true, so they're not in the blue box, which means they're in the black box. Hey. Sweet. All right. Yo, Rotunda. I never take the Rotunda. It is 3 gems. That's probably why I don't take the Rotunda. This feels like a reroll. Because the Rotunda is the only like option that lets me continue, and it costs 3 gems to do so. Oh my god, this game. Howdy, Martin. Glad you can make things stand by. Really? I guess the Rotunda is... I rage quit it so hard. I am so deep into this game, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you know what? I think I really don't want to spend 3 gems on it, but it might be worth it, because that's 3 doors to take. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Joe is on like day 140 something, so he's deep. I guess we'll have to. 160. Jeez. Oh. I don't really want to close a loop here, so let's do this. I do want to go to the Lost and Found, because it's a good room to get stuff from, but we could lose the magnifying glass. I like how the names are flipped on the floor plan. Oh yeah, they are. I just noticed that. Do we risk losing the magnifying glass for the Lost and Found? Because we might get the metal detector, which we could then use to make the burning glass, or we could get something else very nice. Chat, do we have a verdict? So I'm not taking the passageway. The passageway is going to be too expensive. We've got one risk it. Can I hear an agreeing vote or what's the other opposite of agreeing? A disagreeing vote, I guess. And why not? Perfect. Let's go. Yada-da-da. Nah, we lost that magnifying glass. Tragic. But we got Rabbit's Foot and a hall pass. You will not lose do not lose steps traveling through 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. Interesting. I have taken a picture of this, so I don't need that right now. I think that's everything in the Lost and Found for the most part. You could potentially trade these at the trading post. You've got a point. To get back to the trading post, I have 34 steps. 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25 up to 27, 26, 25. I'd have enough to get to the trading post. Shall we go to the trading post? Or do I continue through the Lost and Found? Because if I'm going to the trading post, I'm going to the Foundation afterwards, because I'm not going back to the Lost and Found. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, yeah, it's close to 9. We could be a little risky and just try things out. Yeah, let's go see what happens. Let's see what we get to trade. Broken lever, I can trade for salt. Lucky rabbit's foot, I can trade for a lockpick. Hall pass, I can trade for a prism key. Hmm. Prism key is interesting. So a prism key, from what I've been told, I don't remember if I actually got one before, but from what I've been told, a prism key basically, like, if you use it on a colored room, like if I use it on a red room, I'll get all red rooms from the draft, or if I use it on a blue room, all blue rooms, things like that. Interesting. Yeah, none of the other ones seem all that useful, so... Should I? What did the hall pass do, exactly? Just between 2 adjoining hallways, and I don't really have adjoining hallways that much. Yeah, I'm gonna trade this for the prism key, so we can have some fun with that. You then immediately turn around and... Oh, trade the prism key for something. True. Key card. Which isn't very useful in our current situation. You know what? I'm probably not going to get the greenhouse. Or I might get the greenhouse over here. Should I just pick up the salt shaker and see what it trades for? Nah, I think I'll just keep what I have for now and see what I can do with it. I got one yes, but I don't know. I don't think... Because I might get like... I might run into the greenhouse. I'm not really going to get up here anytime soon. Yeah, it's probably a good plan. Because, like, what would I get? The hammer or the shovel? I don't think I really need those right now. I'm burning steps with the salt shaker. I'll be able to get more from my food. Haha. And also, you know, it's getting late, so we can afford to be a little silly. Alright, salt shaker gets me a battery pack, which would have been great with the lever. You could keep trading and you keep trading and end up like the person who turned potato salad into a new house. I could. You know what? I don't have a metal detector, so even if more items spawn, I'm probably not going to find them. Let's trade this for the lockpick. Why not? See what the lockpick trades for. Key card. Should I trade the salt shaker for the battery pack and then see what the battery pack trades for? Do we want to do that? Do we want to just keep trading? Are we just trade maxing right now? Trade max? All right, trade max. Battery pack trades for salt. Salt trades for... Okay, that's a loop. Interesting. I'll keep the salt shaker then. But I'd rather keep the prism key and the lockpick because I haven't run into many of the keycard doors yet. But I know if I need a keycard, I can just come back here. Trade Max sounds like a streaming service. I mean, you could make it a streaming service if you wanted to. No one can stop you. Oh, hey, there's 2 chests here. I don't have a hammer, though, so I can't really open them. Well, I could, but it'd be a waste of keys. I only got the 1 key. We have a queen. We have pawns. We have a bishop, a knight, and a rook. We just need a king. If we can get the office... Fun fact, I subscribed to 0 streaming services. That is awesome. Did new chests spawn? Chests spawn because of the observatory. I got, the thing that let that spawn. Okay, let's just keep going. The vaults. These all kind of suck, not gonna lie. Maid's Chambers probably isn't that bad. Should I reroll? Or I could get 40. I could get 40 coins. I do have the gems for it. I do have redraws. Do I redraw this, or do I get the vault? Because that would give me a bunch of money that I could spend it at the gift shop. I don't know, chat, do I reroll? What's the democratic consensus? And by that I mean, what's the first opinion someone tells me? We got 1 vault. What can you buy with 73? I don't know. And I can't check. Let's do the vault. Why not? Screw it. I don't care. Let's have fun. Also, because on the very, very rare chance that I spontaneously find a vault key, I'm gonna be very happy. I thought it was Trove? No, it was the vault. I can get the swim trunks, which I don't know what this is, but it's a permanent addition to the pool. You know what? Okay, I'm going to buy the t-shirt because it's funny. I'm going to buy the swim trunks. And I'm going to buy the curse coffin. There we go. I have used my money wisely. Is there a king in the vault? No, the vault had a rook. Unfortunately. The 1 classroom I have. Now, let's do the spare green room. Just so we can keep moving forward. But, let's see if this door's locked. Nope. Courtyard could be... No, I don't have gems. Okay, well... I mean, the weight room's gonna take, what, 3 steps from me? Now let's reroll, see if we could... I don't even have the gems for the office. Damn. What could I even do with you? I could open up the garage, but I can't even get to the garage with this amount of steps. Yeah, well, it's the end of the night. Let's just archives and see what other rooms we can get. Just be a little silly for today. Dark room. Well, don't have gems, so dark room it is. I ain't going in there, though, because I can't do anything in there. Utility closet? This could be the utility closet, but the empty closet has items. Let's do that. Gimme, 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 gimme. Cool. None of these are going to be useful for me right now. Ah, well. Didn't figure out much this run, but that's fine. We did get the swim trunks, though, so we can find out what those do later. I mean, it doesn't matter what we pick, so let's just re-roll until we get something fun. The weight room, let's go! Take my last step! Oh, he took 0. Haha, funny. All right. Well, not a very productive day, but what is this? Red Mansion? Yeah, the Scarlet Villa with my 8 red rooms. You pass out in the weight room. That sounds about right. Yeah, not a very productive day, but that's fine. We bought swim trunks, so next time we get the pool, we can see what those do. And we checked mail. We did get a stamp, so it was kind of productive. Kid didn't clean up after using the equipment. I didn't even use the equipment. I walked in there and passed out. But that'll be the end of today. We got to room 8, which was pretty sick. And we unlocked the swim trunks, so we can see what that does with the pool. I'd say we did a decent amount today. So fell asleep on the bench and drooled all over. My point still stands. Look, no one said this scrawny kid was anything other than a scrawny kid. So, thank you all very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Everqueen. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Martin. Thank you... Who else was here? Subval, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if I asked you yet. Thank you, Gone Forever. I don't know if you want me to call you Gone Forever or by your real name, since you're my uncle, but... Who else was here? Thank you, Celtsy. Thank you, Celtsy, for the follow. Thank you, Honeylove, for the follow. Thank you, Chesley, for the follow. Thank you, Gone, for the follow. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for the raid as well, Surrey. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all to the lurkers who are stopping by. Uncle X. I could call him Uncle X. Uncle X does sound pretty wicked. All right. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for lurking. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for following. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for everything today. Thank you for helping me with the puzzle. That was really nice. I probably wouldn't have gotten that otherwise. Yeah, just generally thank you all once again for another wonderful stream. I will see you all on Wednesday for another rousing round of blueprints. We still have to get the pump room because I want to do the thing in the reservoir, and we still have to get the clock tower, because I know one of the puzzles was the third is high up among the clocks, and we know that it's not the den because we already looked in the den. We couldn't find anything there. So I think that it's in the clock tower. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna see what we can do with the clock tower. Yeah, this is part 2. We are in part 2 of blueprints now, which is all of the sanctum keys. We're gonna find them. I believe in us. It'll just take a little bit of RNG, but I think we can do it. Regardless, once again, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for helping out. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for everything. Have a good day. Have a good night. I hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope things get better for you soon. And I will see you all on Wednesday, where we continue through I just keep going into mansions. That seems to be what I'm about as a streamer. But I hope I see you there. Bye-bye.